Hello, my name is Martin Schweiger and I'm a patent attorney in Singapore. I'm also a powerlifter and I'm starting a blog today, a vlog. It's about fitness and health. Today is the 18th January 2025. It's a Saturday. And I'm on my evening walk. I started walking about a year ago. And it has a reason why I'm walking. About 1.5 years ago, I had an accident. I slipped in the staircase and I ruptured the quadriceps tendon of my left leg, just above the kneecap, the patella. And that was bad because the day before I was invited for the World Championship in powerlifting and I was really looking forward to going there. Before that I was world rank list number 4, and when I look at the results of that World Championship, I would have improved. I would have gotten bronze medal, very likely. But that accident happened and followed by a surgery. And the 4 months after the surgery, I was quite inactive. I mean, I couldn't walk properly in the first place. So I enjoyed myself. I was thinking, being top fit, I don't need all this. But what I did not think about was that my body weight was very high. I was competing in the 120 plus kg class, and actually I had 134 kg body weight, which is quite normal. That's the King's class. And yeah, my lift's quite strong, something like 215 kg for the squat, same or even more for deadlift, bench press 160-ish, 160 kg, quite good. Yeah, so 4 months after the surgery, or 5 months, there was the annual checkup with my doctor, and I was diagnosed with all the nonsense that you don't want to have. Diabetes 2, my thyroid values were very bad, my lipid panel very bad, cholesterol and all this stuff. And I was shocked because, did I tell my age? I'm 59 years old. So when the accident happened, I was 57. And I thought, top fit, very strong. So, blood test. That was just after Christmas 2023. Even there were cancer markers found, liver cancer markers. Yeah. So I asked doctor what to do, and he wanted to give me some pharmaceuticals, drugs. And within 3 weeks time, so he said, I would be much better. And then I asked him, how long will I have to take these pharmaceuticals, drugs? And he said, oh, for the rest of your life. And I said, what? That cannot be, right? Yes, he said. So, I asked him, what alternative is there? Can't I do something without that? And he said, oh, what we can do is we give you a continuous blood glucose sensor. It's a patch that you wear at the arm here. And then you start with intermittent fasting, and for some people that works, which I did. And so I started. And after 3 weeks, I had my blood glucose under control. So the doctor even called me and asked whether I put the patch, the sensor for the blood glucose continuous, on my hamster or something, because I was healed from those spikes that are there. But all what I did is I just stopped eating what caused the spike. And with this sensor you see it immediately, what causes spikes and what not. So after 3 weeks, this diabetes was not an issue anymore. Then the next thing was looking into my blood pressure, which was really too high. And so I discovered the YouTube and the ChatGPT as wonderful resources when it is about healing yourself. There's so much information out there. And one of the most important advices that I saw over and over was to just walk every day. And there was a government initiative at the time. There are some sensors that they gave out for free, step counters, like a wristband watch. I got one and started walking, which was not easy because as a powerlifter, you usually don't go. Oh, have you seen? There are mushrooms in the middle of the town. Very funny. Yeah, I'm in Singapore right now, and what you see is my neighborhood. So I started walking, and I still do it today. I'm using a different sensor in the meantime. Actually, I use my Oura ring as a step counter. The Oura ring is something that I had very early into my treatment, and I believe that's something that you must have if you have the same problems. It measures so many things, and this is really easy to wear. Different from a watch, also Apple Watch, they also can do that, but I don't think that I need that. So I started walking, and I believe today I clock in some 10,000 steps per day, more or less. Sometimes 15,000, sometimes 20,000. Very seldom less than 10,000. And always more than 7,000. And that helped. So if you look at me today, I lost at least 25, 26 kg body weight since 12 months ago. And my blood is mostly up back to normal, except for the lipid panel, cholesterol and all this stuff, and my blood pressure much better. Also a few other values, all without pharmaceuticals or drugs. So I'm quite happy. And now there's a new issue coming up. How about competing, powerlifting? People ask me. And I said, I never thought about that properly. But it is now 1.5 years after my accident. And I always went to training, even during those 4 months after the surgery. I started training 3 weeks after the surgery. And I'm quite good, I must say. Although I cannot lift the same weights anymore as before. I tried to go heavy, but all what I got was a tendonitis in my left knee. So I decided I need to change something. And actually it's quite easy. The more weight you lose, the lower are also the weights that you need to lift in order to compete. And decision is easy, right? I go back to the same weight where I started my career as an adult. That was age 19. And my body weight at age 19 was 85 kg, 84. Today my body weight is 180ish, 107ish. So yeah, must get rid of another 20 kg from here. That would then be a total weight loss of 50 kg from my peak at age 57. That's the plan. And as you see, I'm walking here, doing my daily walk. And it's also my plan to take you with me. I'm setting up a blog and I share with you about my progress. Today, 18th of January 2025, I'm 6 days away from my 60th birthday. And yeah, the 60th birthday is something special in the life. Because there are 3 20 years periods in life. And the first 20 years you have to learn something, like school and whatever, university. In my case, yeah, that's right. I went to the army. After that, I was 2 times 2 years in the army, in 2 different ones. It's another story. And alongside, I always studied and learned the stuff. But the second 20 years is for getting a stable income. In my case, that was all about becoming pattern attorney. The third 20 years period is about living in that standard. In my case, I went to Singapore age 40 and had a company over 2 countries. We raised kids, very good ones. And now I'm at the end of this period, and the Bible says in Psalm 90:10 or so, life is 3 times 20 plus 10, and if you're strong, then it's 4 times 20. And maybe you've seen already now my plan. I'm going for the strong. And my plan is also to live at least until age 80. That brings me back now to this period that I'm facing, the coming 10 or 20 years. And I just found out that the Singapore Powerlifting Association organizes a national competition, and I signed up for it. First I thought I don't compete this year because competing and losing weight is something like a contradiction for a powerlifter. Because for powerlifting you must gain weight. The more the merrier. And in my case I need to give that one a new perspective. So, this is the plan. Lose another 20 kg, maybe even more. And at the same time start competing. So for me that means that I have now 1 month, because the competition is on the 21st of February, for losing another 5, but better 8 kg. Must be fast. So I'm in the weight class below 105 kg or up to 105 kg. And then at the same time preparing for the heavy weights to lift at the competition. And that would be a bigger problem. Because even after all this, my left knee is not perfect. So I can feel that there is some arthritis, inflammation lurking in my left knee. And I don't want to overload my knee. That was the mistake that I made immediately after the surgery. I thought I could lift in the same technique as before, but it doesn't work. So I need a different technique and also lower weights. But like I said before, the lighter you are, the lower the weights are also that you need to lift. So for the next competition, I may just lift something very little, very low weights, just to start competing. And the emphasis being on losing weight. That was also the reason why I thought, do I really want to compete this year? Because even if I qualify, probably I will set the record, at least one, because age 60 and above is a new age class. It's called Masters 3. And I don't know whether there are many records in that class in my weight. I don't think so. So I believe I can do something decent. But whether this something decent would be sufficient to be sent to an international competition, I doubt so. And it doesn't make sense, right? I mean, I was a member of the Singapore national team and I went to competitions and I brought home gold and silver medals and it was good. But even if I qualify now in this old age class, would they send me to a competition where I'm far below the standards? I don't think so. So I thought, okay, don't compete. But then I tried to sign up and that worked. So today I spent $300 in fees. There's some membership fee for the association and then the competition fee, $300. And it's a lot, but I thought, okay, but it gives me motivation to lose weight until the day of the competition, 4 weeks from now, 8 kg. Entirely realistic, I would be below 100. And if that is not a goal, then what, please? And what weight loss program have you seen that offers you 8 kg weight loss for only 300 Singapore dollars? That doesn't exist, but I have it. And yeah, so here I am with my plan, the weight loss. And preparation started today. My plan is to have one video per day. I will record it when I'm doing here my walk. The plan to lose that weight is easy.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, intermittent fasting, essentially. So I would only eat during 8 hours of the day, maybe even 6. And then also look a bit of after what I eat. That's another issue. Hope another episode. I will tell you what I've eaten that day in my future videos. We will talk about supplements. Yes, I take supplements. And actually quite a few. And on 2 days per week, I do a really tough fasting. One day, the Tuesday is usually water fasting. And the Wednesday is dry fasting. That's water fasting on steroids. Interesting, huh? And yeah, that way, I think losing 8 kg is very doable. And yeah, 1 month. kg per week is a calories deficit of about 14,000 calories. Means 2 days, 2,000 calories. Per day less than what I burn. And in my case, the basis rate for my calories is about 2,200 calories. And then I burn another maybe 1,000 with walking and training. So I should not eat more than maybe 1,500 calories per day. And that's doable, I think. I don't know whether I would lose 8 kg in the end. Actually, losing 4 would also work. I just need to get this below 105 kg. And if I don't make it, then probably I cannot compete unless I change the weight class. But that's not my plan. Yeah. So now you know everything. Goes through my mind. I hope you get some impressions from Singapore. I will show you more over the coming weeks. So all the best. Goodbye.